Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I'm the Mysterious JG. Fair warning, during the last video, during one of the cinemas, I ordered a pizza online. It was being prepared, as you may recall, by Jesus. So, when I get the call on my cell phone that my pizza is waiting downstairs, I'm gonna have to, possibly stop this video right in the middle of something. Hopefully it won't be in the middle of a plot scene. Actually, it's probably not a good idea for me to be going, just in case that is exactly what happens. But, yeah, this one might cut off randomly and possibly be a little on the short side. It's going to be hard to say until we get it rolling, but, last video went really long, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Your journal updates mission objectives. Press start to assess your journal, or access it, which is actually what that says, JG, not assess. I guess I'm just expecting words to be all goofy because they keep insisting on calling this character Ill-usive Man, which isn't a word. He's illin' like a villain, folks. Hey guys. Or guy. You got other random Normandy crew members who joined us. What about Engineer Adams? Navigator Presley's got blowed up, but surely some of these people are...
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Or whatever you decide to call it. I'm thinking about calling it the Juno.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Yeah, we'll get him eventually. Whatever, jeez.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Way to countermeasure that.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Get out of my mind!
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Yeah, well, the crew doesn't really have a say in the matter. Seriously, an AI? I thought AIs were like super dangerous and evil, and we didn't do that whole thing.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of the ship away from them. Especially Joker.
He's a real
I
bitch.
do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm not going to suddenly take over the ship and kill you all. I promise. Anything else I should know about?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
They don't get names and personalities.
Preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from
we
the
got a little bit of a
galaxy
wedgie problem there, Miranda. Jacob too, but hers is like times 10.
Come find us if you have any questions.
See, he's a little bit more friendly to you. Okay, got it. Thank you. Give me back control of the game now, please. Private terminal, because this game has like frickin' email. Oh, okay, and I finally get to see if I have the black hole gun or whatever I got as my bonus material. Should have it. And also, I'm gonna find out whether Zaid, the like special optional mercenary guy, is gonna be part of the game, or if I broke that some kind of way. And I forgot to start a counter, so if somehow the pizza does not interrupt this video before I get to half an hour, I'm still not gonna know when to end it. Alright, so we gotta assemble a team.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Yeoman Chambers. Ooh.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew.
Administrative
and
assistant, you mean
say,
AA?
It's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
And I do mean under.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Why do you insist I call you Kelly? It makes me uncomfortable.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have.
But pretty much I'm just here to be kind of pretty.
To discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people...
Oh man, don't tell me you're a frickin' Betazoid. Bullshit.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Hell no, I mean,
yes.
I'm not a miracle worker.
I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Yeah, whatever.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Yeah, what do you think about Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives.
To suppress all aliens and put humanity on top?
Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Yeah, whatever.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens.
It's totally optional.
My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity.
All her base all belong to you. Wait a minute.
Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Dude, I could totally fuck a Hanar, man. They are hot. I love me some Hanar. Yeah. Are you happy in your work?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified.
Yeah, but your job is like to answer Shepard's phone calls, and in theory you're supposed to be, like, if people start going insane, you're supposed to probably say something about it.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly.
Goofy ass smile.
The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Yeah, okay. I guess we have the option of romancing her.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
You might fall back and land on a ding-dong.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nah, pretty much done with you.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, cool. I got meet with Zaid. What's his name? So Zaid is in the game. That's cool. I don't have to, like, go re-download a bunch of stuff. So there's actually big old piles of missions that we could be doing, mostly because the DLC all is made available to you, like, pretty much right away. So there's a lot of DLC stuff that we could be doing. Advanced training. Did I level up again? Yes. I can get another level of operative. Now I'm gonna have to level up twice before I can do that again, though.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ooh. Wow, you shouldn't talk about her like that. I mean, what if you two were to try to develop a completely ridiculous, irritating relationship in the third month? That's just crazy. Go ahead and call the AI cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
Well, I mean, I could say the same for you.
I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
I died.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you and me.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I spy on you. I'm evil.
And cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic.
I'm so much better than you,
Shepard. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man.
Whose name is spelled wrong, of course.
Functions which are restricted at this time.
Additional functions.
Restricted functions? Like what?
They're restricted.
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed. Some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
There's nothing ominous about it, Shepard.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
Well, duh.
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship.
That's a creepy shot for you.
He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
What monitoring devices?
The Elusive Man has monitoring
devices. It's actually what we just saw. Sorry.
Into the design and construction of this
I thought it was a follow-up.
He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
You're a freaking genius, Shepard. I can't believe you knew that. Wow, I'm really impressed.
Wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
We're not really going to have ship versus ship combat in this game, so none of this means anything.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
There is.
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking.
You guys are such rubes.
This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's discuss something else.
Let's discuss, wow, there's a lot you can talk about with EDI. I guess this one doesn't update because, whew, if you had to talk to EDI after every mission.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
You and Joker, you guys gonna get it on or what?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named EDI?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Yeah, pretty lame. I think I'm just gonna call you Fred, or possibly Romana.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
If you go down there and start pulling out wires, I'll die. But I'll kill you before you could get there.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another.
So they're basically a terrorist crew.
Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many cells are there?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
You're not allowed to know that,
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
And I don't like you anyway. A block? What is a block?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Well, they brought you back from the dead. That's pretty crazy shit.
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A block?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that.
Oh,
wow. I was kidding, but I guess you can't say. So asking her questions about Cerberus is basically
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this room? It's the bridge of the ship, you idiot!
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Okay, I guess it didn't take quite as long as I thought, because a lot of the dialogue paths don't go anywhere. And I got space combat pursuit tactics. Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, you don't get little experience boosts in this game for just looking at random shit, but you can sometimes just look at random shit, though. You update your codex. That's probably an Xbox achievement, PlayStation trophy, whatever, but... Engineer Adams! Engineer Adams! Where are you? The guy I miss, of course, is, Exo Presley. Check the status of your team. Review your upgrades. Unread messages. Hey, I got messages up the yin-yang. Message from Anderson. It's R. Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the past 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself of what we've been hearing about Dusty Roads. Midnight Rider, how he's gonna come after the horsemen. Deal stuck with Zaid Masani. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations of the Terminus systems. and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I feel you might need a man whose skills, with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Lost contact with the survey ship. Project Firewalker. This is another DLC thing, I imagine. Commander, this is the MSV Rosalie. A survey ship with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The survey team is field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientist Dr. Manuel Casey and Dr. Robert O'Loy, are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The doctors! The MSV Rosalie was last seen near the planet Ziona. The planet Azonia. Normandy crash site located. Our scans of the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see, the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built outside the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on Normandy. Find any signs of those lost crew members, we ask that you report the Alliance so the heroes' families might have some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. And that's like a little side mission. I think that counted as DLC too, actually. Cerberus assault armor, Shepard. We got some crap. Fortunately, we know your size. Ha ha ha. Terminus armor, same deal. Hope you like the color. Collector rifle research working with captured collector technology for some time now. They've developed experimental armor suit in your size and assault rifle that text should take a standard thermal clip. Those are actually pretty useful. The collector rifle's pretty good, but it's what you get for buying the collector's edition. I was really psyched for this game when it first came out because I liked Mass Effect 1 so much, so I went ahead and got the collector's edition. I didn't bother to do that for Mass Effect 3. Overlord. Operation Overlord. That makes sense. We are on the Normandy. Shepard, one of our cells, just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology and I need you to investigate. It works extremely compartmentalized, even enough that I can't divulge the operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet Ait. You'll find them on the planet Ait! Typhon system in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. Arc projector. Shepard recently identified the Gaul. Man, he's sending us lots of mail. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase down the Geth operatives. Wage a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party. And it's like a new weapon. And explaining where it came from, I don't like care. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. Oh, training videos. I don't care about that so much. Okay. So how's my team doing? I guess you don't get outfits for them. Alternate outfits pop up when they become loyal to you. I guess when they become loyal to you, they become willing to wear different outfits to please you. Gotta examine the tech labs.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
But yeah, okay. So there's some rooms you can't go into until the squad member who's meant to hang out there is, you know, part of the game. So Shepard's weapon loadout. I got 3 options for the heavy gun. One of them should be the Black Storm Singularity Projector, which I just think looks really cool, and I'm going to use it, even though it's... The Black Storm, colloquially called the Black Hole Gun, encases particles of matter with high-powered mass-increasing field, elevating them to near infinite mass. It creates gravitational singularity. It draws nearby enemies and objects inward for a short period of time, rapidly increasing gravity into the singularity's event horizon, rips the objects apart. The mass effect field soon destabilizes and returns to normal mass with explosive results. So yeah, it's basically just like a heavy weapon. Hey there, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock.
You
I want
keep
to say that
bothering
working
me.
with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
It's a risky assignment, but I'm a risky kind of guy.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Killing civilians and stuff.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
Well, it kidnapped people, did experiments on them.
They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past.
But still, I think
But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently.
We'll have carte blanche to commit terrorist acts in the future.
Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Yeah, whatever.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Let's play some grab ass. I did a little Undertaker salute, or not salute, but I mean the eye roll thing. He had this weird Undertaker flashback for a moment. You've done it now. You've gonna made a big mistake, and I can't lie. Comm room. We can talk to Edie in here. Tech lab. That's the place that we can't go into until we've recruited the scientist. And you guys have been paying attention. You'll notice that they said he's a Solarian scientist, and we gotta recruit him.
You received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, but we finally. It took until the second game of the series before it happened, but we will have a Solarian on our team in this game. That'll be kind of cool. So unread messages. Message from wait. I know this is actually new. I guess because I didn't mark them as red. You lied to me. You told me I had new messages. So CIC. I can also go to my cabin. There's nothing particular to do there. Miranda's on the crew quarter deck, and then there's the engineering deck. We'll just go check it out. Basically, every single room on the ship exists because when we've gathered enough crew members, squad mates, whatever, they'll just like hang out and each be in a separate room, and you just go there to chat with them. So at this point, there's quite a few areas of the ship that we don't serve a purpose yet. Were these two in the first game? I don't think these two were in the first game.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Yeah, actually I got lost. I'm trying to find my room.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they
I'm not very good at my
design,
job, sir.
They got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings.
Where did they get the idea of a Scottish engineer on a spaceship?
And the primary power transfer system that channels the field lead.
Kenneth,
we're losing power, Captain.
In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Yeah, well, you guys just do your fucking jobs, alright? Stop bitching about how you actually have to work. No, that's not how this Shepard is. This is Paragon Shepard.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
Well, they're
we
so
could
damn
probably
good.
find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
So basically, we want you to go buy them for us. That's what the game's trying to tell us.
How did you end up with Cerberus, Gabby?
It's Gabriella Daniels.
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I
calls her
got the
Mom.
opportunity
That's
to
pretty
work on
hot.
her, I had to jump.
What about you,
So how did you
Ken?
get an offer to join Cerberus,
How
Ken?
did you convince these
Once you were
that
gone,
chick
the
to
Alliance
follow you
brass
around?
descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
Basically, just
But he
for
got me
talking
noticed
in
by
an
the
irritating
elusive
accent.
man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Yep. Hold on, I need to sneeze here. I'll let them start. Sorry about that, folks. Tell me, Are you a stage-trained actor with your Scottish accent? Or?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
And you guys left after all that badassery.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
Yeah.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus...
So Cerberus is made up entirely of people who used to work for the Alliance and are just like, ah, fuck this.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team.
Actually, we just kind of blindly joined a terrorist group because we were irritated.
Right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Daddy bags, eh?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
My wayward son.
I'm amazed Shepard came there to see it.
I told you we would.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I don't think there's anything to do down here. This is where you hang out with Jack once Jack joins you. You need to save. Yeah, I don't remember why she hangs out down here, but she does. I think it's just because she hates people and wants to be left alone, so she hangs around in this uncomfortable engineering corridor. Yay, Kodiak drops shuttle, so I can learn all about that. So... I think I'd be pushing my luck if I kept recording. The only person left to talk to is Miranda, then we can get on with the mission. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make that the start of the next video, so that I can just kind of hang around and wait for my continued here. So, when we come back, folks, we will... Oh, you know what? It's not quite half an hour. Maybe I can squeeze it in. No, I'm better off just... on in a video. So when we come back, folks, we'll chat with Miranda. She had the shrink-wrapped fun bags, and we'll figure out what we want to do first. My gut instinct is always to head straight back to the Citadel and try to talk to the Council. I might do that, I might not. We'll see. Next time, folks. Bye-bye.